Hey, good Friday afternoon after another wild day of trading. Let's take a look at the Dow chart. As you can see, we dipped down into the 23.6 area of the fibs, and actually we closed just above the 50% retracement level. If you remember from our conversation last night, this trend line I had put in, we were looking for closes above that, and we just barely got that today. So what we'll be looking for over the next week is, can we close above the 50% retracement and above this trend line? If we can, that would pose well for increasing prices over the intermediate term. Let's just see if we can hold above that trend line, which would be a good sign just to start with. Okay, let's take a look at the four indicators for 12.5. Today the Dow chart. The stochastic oscillator, again, overbought is over 80, below 20 is oversold. Stochastic today climbed to 58.72. So we're right in the middle of the area. The second thing is the RSI, and the RSI, the current value is 50.18. And again, the parameters of those are 70 and 30. So above 70 or below 30, so again we're right in the middle of the RSI. The CCI, Commodity Channel Index, is posting right now a 56. On that indicator, it's above 100 or below minus 100. So again, we're in the upper quadrant, but there is still a neutral signal here going forward. And then the MACD didn't give a buy or a sell signal. The last buy was 7 periods ago when it crossed the MACD line, and has not given any sell signals since then. And you can see we're up, kind of trending up just a bit based on those. The second thing, let's look at support and resistance on a shorter term. Let's see here. Okay, on the Dow, we have a resistance level. We had 9 days ago a resistance level of 78.54, which we broke above, and that's where we're holding in that area. That's based on a short term, and a longer term resistance area would be at 95.06. So we're locked between those two areas in a range, but that's where we'd be looking. So remember, that 9,500 level is a level that we need to, on a longer term, break out of. In doing so, we would break this downtrend. Okay, and let's take a look at the Chandé chart checkup, which I like to take a look at. And this was for today's action. The overall bias was down, sloping as we started the day. Prices in the intermediate term are trending, and of course the chart is showing extraordinary price action. It has been for a while with this volatility, and we're still in that mode. The range bound area for the Chandé checkup is 97.94 for the upper bound. The lower bound is 74.38, and the projected closing price was 86.16, and you can see we closed at 86.63. So that's our checkup on the Dow chart. Remember, next week, hopefully we'll see some action either way. Right now we're going sideways, and we could continue this price action into the end of the year. Watch out for lower prices also, depends on who comes in selling. Volume wasn't huge today either, is one last note I want to make. So this action was kind of remarkable, but it was on lighter volume. It would have been much more powerful if it would have been on huge volume to the upside. Well, thank you. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and make sure you relax.